Hello and welcome to Health Professional Radio. I'm your host, Neil Howard. Thank you so much for joining us for another segment. In this segment, we're going to be speaking with Chef Doreen Colondres. She's joining us here to talk about her Amazon best-selling cookbook, La Cocina No Muerte. As a Novo Nordisk ambassador, she's created healthy recipes, including recipes for those that may be living with chronic conditions. Welcome to Health Professional Radio, Chef Doreen. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
What was it that prompted you to become a chef?
First of all, my grandfather from my dad's side, he was a professional chef. And from my mom's side, they were very passionate about fresh ingredients. I remember when I was little, we used to have like more than 30 different ingredients in the backyard. So I think it was kind of like a combination from both families that took me into this beautiful path.
Well, was it the eating, the delicious food, or was it the process of getting the food together that most attracted you?
I will say a little bit of everything. Every single celebration was in the kitchen. The quality of the ingredients, the freshness of the ingredients. Being a Latina is like, I don't know, it's like being like from Greece, you know? It's like everything is in the kitchen. Everything is a celebration. Every single person in my family, is an expert in at least one dish that we always have cravings for. And then when I moved I'm originally from Puerto Rico, when I moved to Miami, I touched myself cooking every single day and not struggling with my health or not struggling with my weight. And I saw the need among my friends. They were always struggling in the kitchen. They were always like telling me, "Oh my God, I don't know how you did this," or "Where can I find that in the grocery store?" And I'm always struggling with my diet. How can you eat all the time and you don't get and you don't gain weight? And that's how I started working with The Kitchen Doesn't Bite. I created the brand because I saw that people need some inspiration. People need to understand that it's not a beauty, it's a lifestyle. And we have to make it happen. We have to get creative and we have to cook using fresh ingredients. So I became super obsessed into fresh food and cooking at home more often.
Mm-hmm. Now, you mentioned it being a lifestyle. Fresh food, great. Quality food, great. But putting them together in a healthy combination isn't always front of mind for a lot of people. Was that something that was front of mind when you were growing up, or did it just happen because of the ingredients and you weren't consciously thinking about eating healthy?
I would say it's a combination of both.
Mm-hmm.
People think that healthy food is not delicious, that healthy food or cooking has to be complicated. And no, we can make beautiful, delicious recipes with 5 ingredients and make it bright and make it memorable. Yes, it's possible.
Now, I've often heard that the cost of eating a healthy diet is kind of prohibitive for some people. Is that a myth, or is there some truth to that statement?
I will say that we need to always search for options. We need to look for seasonal ingredients. And this is something that I preach all the time when we're doing the cooking shows with Novo Nordisk. I'm super proud to be an ambassador, and we go all over the U.S. doing this. When we buy ingredients that are in season, the amount of ingredients is more. And for that reason, those ingredients are going to be on sale. So let's don't force nature trying to, I don't know, have a strawberry in November, you know? Mm-hmm. Let's cook with, let's cook with grapes. Let's make a salad and let's add grapes. And in February or in March or in April, let's cook more with asparagus and strawberries, you know?
Okay.
So yes, definitely asparagus are going to be double the price when they are not in season. But when they are in season, they're going to be more affordable.
That is a great tip. Talking more about the cost, being a professional chef, how hard was it for you in the early days to learn to read the labels and, I guess, navigate some of the advertising tricks to get us to eat what we think is healthy when it's actually not?
I would say quality of ingredients is the most important thing. For example, if I'm going to cook with bacon, I'm not going to cook with the whole pack of bacon. I'm going to cook with only one slice or two, but also is the quality of that bacon. I try to select small companies, small brands, nothing with preservatives, nothing that is processed, nothing that says less of this, more of that. You know, I try to follow kind of like the rules that my grandparents were following. They would, I mean, just a little bit of fat, just the good quality of olive oil, better than heavy cream or butter, for example. So just try to think about less processed and more natural products.
Your book, La Cocina No Muerte, what prompted you to write the book, and who is it actually aimed at? Is it aimed for everyone, or are there specific people that you're talking to? Maybe those who might be suffering with chronic conditions. There are a lot of conditions that require a very specialized, healthy diet. Does your book address some of those issues?
So not particular issues, although it will be good for anyone. I have recipes, all types of recipes, not too much fried, not too many desserts, to be honest, just because I don't like too many desserts. But it has recipes from more than 10 different countries. And what I wanted to do with my book is to share a recipe with you and give you options and give you a story behind the dish. I think falling in love with the kitchen requires a story, requires, a process of falling in love with, each other. And I present you a recipe and I tell you the story, where I learned to make it or who inspired me to do that recipe. And then what if you live in a country where those ingredients cannot be found, or how can you substitute these or that ingredient for you not to get frustrated and open a recipe and say, oh my God, no, there's 10 ingredients in here, 15 ingredients, 3 process. And on top of that, I don't know where to find that ingredient. So in some cases, I even tell you how to handle the ingredient, in what aisle in the grocery store, what different forms of that ingredient, fresh or paste or frozen. So it's kind of for everyone to give you the confidence of like, try this, you're going to make it. Right. So I will say it's very motivational and it's also inspiring to give you the confidence to make it happen.
Well, give us a website where we can learn more and possibly, get copies of your book, La Cocina No Muerte.
Yeah, so you can check out my recipes at thekitchendoesn'tbite.com and also cornerstoneforcare.com. I'm sure you're going to find a lot of recipes with color and creativity and everything you need.
No doubt, no doubt. It's been a pleasure speaking with you this morning. Thank you so much for joining us here on Health Professional Radio, Chef.
Thank you for the opportunity.
You've been listening to Health Professional Radio. I'm your host, Neil Howard, in conversation with Chef Doreen Colondres. Audio copies of this program are available at hpr.fm and healthprofessionalradio.com.au. You can also subscribe to the podcast on iTunes and listen and download at SoundCloud. And be sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com, Health Professional Radio.